It was an interesting vibe to be unified because it was not meeting each other for the first time. Usually that's how it goes. You start as separate tribes, but because we all knew each other, we clicked and we had a lot of fun last night.
It's reminiscent of how we started. It doesn't seem, I don't feel totally different. Just rewind a couple days ago and we're all scrambling. I'm just happy to be here. In the merge, yeah.
Awesome. Yeah, it's a big milestone for you all, so congratulations.
That's right.
Angela, you're back. Welcome back. It's good to be back. Yeah, how does it feel?
It feels good. It's a little nerve-wracking coming in. You don't know what you're really stepping into. I was out of the game for like a day and a half, so yeah. But I'm happy at the end of the day. I'm glad to be back.
Awesome. Yeah, a lot can happen in a day and
A
a half.
lot can happen, especially with all the twists and turns.
Absolutely. Yeah. Mackenzie, what was it like watching that battle back at Fossil Fire?
That was intense. The whole time they were doing the last puzzle and there were pieces behind them, I was screaming internally. I was like, but I'm glad that Angela came back, especially when Renzo couldn't get his bag open and he was so frustrated. When she turned around to help him, I immediately was like, I hope she gets back in.
Yeah.
So I'm so glad that she did. Yeah.
Yeah, there was not a lot of dry eyes, I would say.
Yeah.
All right, let's go to Dewan. So, Dewan, you had a big reaction. You got to fly in a helicopter for the first time. So, can you explain what that was like for the group?
I was really, really scared because I actually watched some of the stuff from last season and I saw that the helicopter reward was a thing. And I told myself until I got here, I was like, I am not getting a helicopter. Someone can take it. But, you know, in the moment, I was like, I should do this. I should experience new stuff like this. So it was great. I loved it. Corey did it with me. That was awesome. Yeah.
And Hugh. So, what does it mean to you making it past Gia, making it past all the swaps and the twists, and now you're finally immersed?
Yeah, it's a huge accomplishment, and I feel like we all feel that. But again, with that, it's like, okay, we've made this landmark. Now the next landmark is like Final 3. You know, like now it's like, okay, we can see it. Like we can actually see it. And so I think that creates more nervousness and more chaos. Even though we were all happy yesterday, I think that's all gone today. Well, I mean, not all gone.
Yeah. So, Maris, is it easier to blend in now that you're in Merge, or do you think it's more difficult because everyone's watching?
Yeah, I think it's tough because before when we were playing for our teams, everyone's trying to do their best and win for the team and avoid coming here to Extinction and be little green in the corner, right? Who nobody notices and who nobody's worried about. Because that way you can survive one round longer and keep fighting.
Little green. I love that. Dion, you are wearing a beautiful necklace. Congratulations.
Thank you so much.
How does it feel?
It feels fantastic. It feels like the right time to have this around my neck. It's like you said, we've come back together. It should feel like a brand new start, but it feels like a starting over. And I'm hoping that this helps me kind of solidify things without having to question if it's me. Kind of takes that paranoia out of it, and it's a really nice feeling to have it.
Jason, you were runner-up. You were so close.
I was close. I have never done a tanagram. I do not know how to do a tanagram. And clearly Dion does, so he got me.
It was nice for me because, you know, it's hard to put those pieces back, so you know, you helped us on the phone.
You're welcome.
All right. So, Corey, I just want to point it out. We've got 5 previous Bloodfangs, 5 previous Sky Rivers, and then Angela, who joined from Fossil Fire.
Yeah.
So, is it safe to say that pack of lines still exist and might be a thing?
Yeah, I would say what everyone is thinking.
Because there's a nicer
Yeah, what I would say is no. In the grand scheme of things, I think we're all individual players, but I would say every individual person has thought about, yes, are we still tribe aligned, like formed, and where does Angela fall on that? Because she hasn't had time to, I mean, to be transparent, we never were on a show. We talk great, like personal life and all that other stuff, but so I guess this vote is telling not only for like our relationship, but other relationships in general. Like, are you guys, you know, still tribes? Am I still focused on tribe? Are we all like individual players? I think that's going to be very telling here, and I guess we'll see.
Noah, from your perspective, what's the camp dynamics like?
Well, it's not good for me because, you know, when you go up to somebody and ask, having longer conversations with each other and very short conversations with you, it makes, like, you know, the little paranoia in the back of your head, like, is this the writing on the wall? And if it is, then, like, I'm going out with my head held high. Like, I played a good fucking game. I made it 6 days. I made it to merge. Hopefully I made it to jury. It is what it fucking is. Like, it sucks to suck, but, like, you kind of start picking up on clues when people don't really talk to you, or, like, they're telling you what you think you want to hear, but you see everyone else having longer conversations. So I feel like pick up context clues. I feel like it could be me. If it is, hope everyone had a great time. I did. I love everybody here. I'm going to walk out with my head held high if it is me.
Eric, so how do you manage to prioritize the conversations you have?
I mean, it's definitely tough. For starters, I think having the Pangea pack, you know, at the start of the game definitely helped us kind of understand who everybody is. I mean, because I feel like normally at this time, on a traditional game, like, we really wouldn't know everybody as much as we do now. So I think it like increases like me specifically, my comfort level to be able to go up to people individually and kind of have those conversations. And because we've already voted together in some aspects, you know, trust has already started to form and build. And I think we all just hope that it just keeps continuing to go based off of our previous extinctions that we've been to.
I'm going to end this with our one-word question. So I've noticed some themes come up at each extinction and each round. So for you, what is the theme of this round? One word. Let's start with
Chaotic.
Miscommunication.
Yeah, I'll say unknown.
Sporadic.
Truth.
Educational.
Fast.
Survival. Nerves.
I'm going to go with sad.
All right. If anyone would like to say anything else to your fellow packmates, now is your time. Okay. Well, let's get to this vote. Let's start with Mariah this time. Mariah, time to vote.
god, you guys. Tune in. Get your friends. Get your popcorn. Get your snacks.
If you
It's
are
good.
not watching this, you are missing it. This is going to be the craziest extinction ever.
Literally, you guys, here's the tea. So it's so crazy because 2 idols are being played and people know about it, so it's not gonna be good. Here's what's going down. At the challenge, Noah finds an idol and he's gonna play it. Votes are already going on him, and his plan was to get out Corey. But Noah has a little bit that this is going down. Corey has an idol, and he's playing it. And now you might think, with all this information, Mackenzie, Hugh, and others would, start targeting somebody else and make a move. They're voting for the people that are playing the idols. So they're literally actively throwing away their votes. We could have no votes at this council, you guys. The extinction is insane. So the other tea to share is like, with all these people knowing the advantages are happening, if it comes to a revote, they might not have time to strategize or get to play other crazy. What do you think, Angela?
I mean, it's like you just want to scream, but you can't. You have to keep your mouth shut and just be like, interesting.
No, literally, I'm in the confessionals like, that's a good point. So how do you think you'll navigate your way to the end of the game? And I'm
I
just...
was like with Mariah right before her confessional, and that puts you in an interesting position. Are we starting to lose the
It's
Wi-Fi?
like, man, yeah, you guys are going to be able to navigate this right.
Oh, okay. So what do you think you're going to do with that information if you're correct?
Yeah. And then they don't want to do anything.
Nothing.
Nope. They pretty much have all agreed that they know that their vote's not going to count, and they're going to feel real dumb when there's no votes.
You know what, which makes sense too, right? Because if you were in this position and you don't vote the way that you said you were going to, and all the idols get flushed out, it's a no vote, and they have to immediately re-vote, they will target each other, whoever didn't hold them.
Yeah.
So no one wants that to be done.
But if you know that information, throw a hinky vote. I would tell my allies that I proved trust to you because I knew this information. I tried to share it with you, and I got out somebody that's not working with us. This was last minute.
Exactly.
So it's very hard for them to rationalize through stuff. If you know your vote's not going to count, why are you casting it?
Right. Like get somebody out that's going to help your game.
Yes, or get somebody out that the name isn't coming up. Imagine if Eric gets sniped here. Like, how epic would that have been? Because he wouldn't have seen it coming. But instead, they all just are sitting on this information, trying to do what you said and build this trust. Well, you might be building a path to Ponderosa.
Not watching this one. Tell them to stop what they are doing
votes cast for Noah will not count.
Hey, Nikki, I also would like to play something. I also don't want to go anywhere, or I'd like to play this for myself.
Alright.
It's broken.
Corey, this is a hidden immunity idol, and any votes cast for Corey will not count. Alright. I'll read the votes. First vote. Noah. Does not count. 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 Vote. Corey. Does not count. Corey. Does not count. Corey. Does not count. Next vote. Corey. Does not count. One vote left. Next person voted out and first member of our jury, Hugh. Hugh,
Yeah, guys.
that is enough. Please bring me your sword.
Pretty awesome.
Hugh, your pact is spoken.
What was the count? It was?
Well, that was an exciting end to an extinction, and that was only your first one at Hellrex. I cannot wait to see what you all have for me after this. So please, take your torches and head back to camp.
Wow, in a very dramatic extinction, the first extinction, mind you, after the merge, Dion had immunity going into this extinction. Then we had a multiple idol plays. If you play an idol, any votes against you do not count.
In the voting booth was crazy. It wasn't until Jameson got up and he knew exactly what he was going to do. So yeah, only one vote counted. We almost went to a revote, which also would have been exciting. But yeah, sucks that it was Hugh, but also like great for the viewing experience to have such an exciting first Extinction on day 6.
Now, this might be asking too much, T. Do we know who voted for Hugh? Too much, T?
Jameson.
And there you have it. This is going to be a dramatic rest of the game. We are going to go set up for our next immunity challenge. Stay tuned. Please do not turn off your TV. Do not turn off your streaming.